Let's make a pizza. Alright, let's make a pizza. To make any pizza, you need to start off with the dough. So these are the ingredients for the dough. The oven is preheated so that way the dough has a little warmth to it when it rises. So for the dough recipe, I'm using this little textbook right here. So I'm not going to be using this for the pizza. I found a better pizza recipe online. This is just for the dough. So we need 1 cup of warm water. We have the cup right there, ready to be filled up. 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast. We have that right here. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. We have that in this jar right here. 1 tablespoon honey. We also have that right here. Pure honey. 2.5 cups of unbleached white flour. It's a mouthful. That's right here. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And that's right here. Obviously, I'm not pouring the whole thing in the bowl. I have it measured. I have measurements right here. Obviously, this is not a teaspoon of salt. I mean, maybe in like Britain they use different measurements. Maybe this equates to a teaspoon of salt. But I mean, I think this pretty much kill you if you put all of this in the bowl. So we have the pizza dough. So let's get started. All right, let's get started with the hot water. We have 1 cup of hot water. All right, so the next step is to pour 1 tablespoon of the dry yeast, the olive oil, and the pure honey into the cup of water, and of course whisk it. Let's do that. Alright, so now that everything is poured into the cup, we whisk it. Now, I currently don't hold a doctorate in whisking, but I hope that's good enough. So, we're going to add the flour and add the salt. And we're gonna get the basis of the dough. We're gonna get the floury part of the dough. Let's do that. All right, so I know you see that little tripod thing in the corner. I can't really get rid of that. That's just part of the mechanical design of my tripod. All right, let's go. Alright, so now that it's been mixed up properly, I'll give you a better angle at this. You want to form a sort of pit in the center, and in this pit, you're going to pour that blend of stuff. The blend of yeast, olive oil, and honey. But you want to pour it gently, and you want to make a little pit in the center here for it to go. So I will add that. And then once the pit is there, you're gonna want to mix this all by hand. So I'm gonna put the camera down and mix it by hand and then you want to put it onto this mat right here, and then you want to shape it into a little dough ball, and then I'm gonna put it back into this bowl, which is sprigged with Pam, so that way it doesn't stick. And then in this bowl, I'll saran wrap it and put it on there for it to heat up for a while. Oh, you can see my other tripod over there. I didn't use that one, or well, not yet, I guess. But yeah, well, let's get this mixed up, and then you'll see. It's pretty cool. I don't know what the best angle is. I'm just gonna go for an over here. All right, let's go. Alright, so you can't really see it, but the liquid's in there now, and I have to mix it up by hand. I really don't know what the best angle is for this, but I think maybe right here. This should be good. Yeah, and then you can see me put it over there. Nice. Alright, cue the Italian music. Let's go. Alright, so it's all mixed now, and yeah, so it's ready to be preheated. They're just warmed up there. We need to let it rise for 2 hours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some saran wrap over it. Alright, so now this is all set. I will go ahead and put this on the back burner here. Just make sure nothing is touching the stove, obviously. And this will rise for 2 hours. And let's snap to that being done. Alright, so it has been 2 hours and the dough has tripled in size. So let's take this off here. Ooh, still warm. And let's put it off to the side right here. So I have Pam sprayed this pizza stone so that way it doesn't stick to it. I've Pam sprayed the roller pin again so it doesn't stick to it. And this will be great because once we take it out of the oven, we don't want it sticking to the oven. We don't want it sticking to the plate. So for the process, there's so much dough here, it's triple in size. I'm gonna only cut this and I'm gonna cut this in half, take half of it out, put it on here, use the roller pin, just like roll it around so it's it occupies this whole space here. This is our own pizza sauce. We make these every summertime and we can them in the basement. Yeah, the basement. We can them there and we have them for the winter. Pretty cool. Here I mixed some mozzarella and Parmesan cheese like the recipe called for. And over here I have our own little touch, own family touch. We always put ultimate pizza seasoning in all of our pizzas. My dad, mom, grandmother, grandpa, we all put this in our pizza. Why? I don't know, beats me. It's pretty good, I heard. So I think I'll follow that custom. So let's begin. I will start the time lapse or something like that. I think time lapse, hyperlapse, whatever you want to call it, and we shall make our pizza. Let's go. We just set this up right here and final steps. Let's go. Alright, sorry about that. The time lapse cut off because my phone ran out of battery conveniently as I was saucing the pizza. But yes, almost done cheesing the pizza. Alright, added some more sauce. I think that should do it. Nice sauce on the top too a little bit. But yeah, I think it's as best as I can get this. The oven's been preheating, so I'm gonna toss this in. About maybe like, let's see, like an hour and a half, something like that. Hour and a half, 2 hours, depends. I'll keep checking on it, and I'll update you guys when this is done. I'll just drop the camera here and put it in. So yeah, pretty cool. This is all culminating very well. Alright guys, I will update you when this is done. Alright, there's the pizza. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the process of making a pizza. Thought it was pretty fun, and yeah, now we're gonna eat it. Pretty cool.